the pre-election period, the Secretary General of COTU, Mr. Francis Atwoli, made some remarks that showed that he did not believe that Ruto can be president. But as we speak right now, Ruto is the president of this country. So Atwoli was forced to ceremoniously or unceremoniously swallow his words and accept the inevitable, or do what some people like to say, that accepting the things that he cannot change. So apparently Atwoli has been undergoing silent mode for the past few months, and very recently he was woken up by the Azimio stones. So Atwoli has realized that whatever is happening in the country right now under the guise of Azimio mass action is having an impact upon the workers that are going on their daily endeavors day by day. Atwoli's rhetoric reflects that he has realized that some way, in a way or the other, the workers of this country are being affected. It also shows a bipartisan sentiment, but we all know that Atwoli is an Azimio supporter, and an Azimio supporter that has been forced by circumstances to adopt a professional gesture, whereby he is now in a way trying to communicate in a bipartisan manner. Let's listen to Atwoli.
A political divide that they must look into ways and means of making sure that we as Kenyans, we have a peaceful, we create a peaceful atmosphere and environment that can allow our working men and women in this country to access their places of work. We still appeal, we stand for that as workers, that workers must report in their various places of work as usual, because most of our work, and we want politicians also to understand us, because most of our work is casual jobs, piecemeal jobs, poor contracts and so on, where people are paid after they have worked. Some are paid on daily basis, some are paid on weekly basis, some are paid on, few who are paid on monthly basis. And if one did not access his or her place of work, it means that day that person will not have a living.
What Atwoli is talking about, what Atwoli is focusing on, what Atwoli is really thinking are the effects of the mass protests on peasants and people without what we call a lot of economic resources. Because there are people in this country that have to earn bread daily in order to survive, and if they do not earn bread in a daily manner, they will not be able to survive. Even if their activities are grounded in one day, that means a family is going to sleep hungry. That means someone is going to be deeply impacted in one way or the other. So, as Atwoli put it, the casual laborers in this country, most of them are used to implement these political gimmicks and strategies such as mass actions and protests. The reality on the ground is, if the economy is destroyed, some people may not be able to get or make ends meet, and this is going to affect them so much. The rich people don't have anything to worry about, because most of them have their savings and can survive even for 20 years without working. So the people that are facing the music, the people that have to dance to this music, most of them are in the poor state state and cannot manage to survive this kind of harsh economic practices. So it is a wake-up call, especially to the president in charge, to make sure that people, especially Kenyans, are sufficiently busy so that they don't pause all their activities to go to Azimio rallies and also participate in activities that will jeopardize the country at large. So this is a wake-up call to the country leadership. It is also important to learn from Atwoli a thing or two, and one thing is that of political neutrality for a public servant. If we show that we are leaning on a certain political direction, we alienate ourselves from the people that do not lean in that direction. So this is food for thought for all people that call themselves leaders in this country. Thank you for watching this video. Like, share and subscribe.